I was right. Hello. It looks like that it's a Hollywood purge. Now, I say this, I'm not a union guy, I'm not a strike guy, but this I 100% agree with in the terms of use of AI for creative means and writing and other things. There is a whole list that's just wrong with this, and this is worrying. But I was right, and I hate being right in this circumstances. I hate being uh, that person. That's the best way to describe it. I don't like being that person. Studios quietly go on to hiring spree for AI specialists jobs admin pickup line anxiety. Next, Netflix is hiring a 900,000 per year AI product manager. Disney is looking for AI specialists, and Sony seeks AI ethics expert. This is the thing, I said this, these people are not valuable to the system, and a lot of the writers that are on strike have written the most mundane, boring crap you will ever see in your life. And this, on the other hand, is worrying. I think get rid of these writers, yes, but this is the thing, they're all replaceable now. And I'm getting my info from Hollywood Reporter and a few other places. Uh, just Google it, it's all there, and it's absolutely terrifying. Um, Bryan Cranston has gone. We got a message from the Disney CEO. I know, sir, you are looking at things through a different lens. We don't expect you to understand who we are, but we ask you to hear us. Beyond that, to listen to us when we tell you we're not having our jobs taken away and given to robots. Exactly. Now, this is the thing, the ability to deep fake and create things and do stuff, be it voices, be it faces. I can use a really basic app and do a video of me looking like Freddie Mercury. It's bizarre. I can change my voice via AI, I can be anyone, and that is disturbing. I mean, actors fear that studios will take their likenesses or voices and reuse them over and over for little to no pay. With little in the way of notice, the writers fear the studio will use large language models, LLMs like ChatGPT, to write or rewrite our scripts, harming their livelihoods. This is concerning. The producers argue that AI should be used with a balanced approach based on careful use, not prohibition. This is something I will say, and I said it in my last video, I'm going to reiterate that point. AI is a phenomenal tool, and it should only ever be a tool. It shouldn't be the end-all and know-all of production, and that is a problem I have. I mean, Disney used AI in the recent Marvel TV show to create the intro. And Disney seemed particularly intrigued by the tech. The company has a number of open positions focusing on AI and machine learning across the country, per review of open positions by The Hollywood Reporter. One job for the R&D Imaginarium forces on AI generating AI is looking for someone who is ambition to push the limits of what AI tools can create and understands the difference between the voice of data and the voice of a design writer or artist. I mean, you're being replaced by this, and they're paying for it a lot of money. These are these jobs are good, and I mean these are really good. And this is just concerning that as much as I don't like mainstream Hollywood, this is basically the death of it because it has been struggling. It is a purge to get rid of people, it is a purge to destroy people, and to get rid of the people that have caused problems over the last few years, but they're not looking at the real people that are causing problems, i.e., studio producers, diversity managers, and people like that. They're the people causing the problems, not. It's a whole list, and it's a whole other video if you want the honest truth. I mean, Disney just literally finished off laying, 7,000 employees? Paramount, Warner, Amazon, Discovery, They've done some really big cuts in recent months to the point of ridiculousness. And the investment in AI should come as no surprise. The technology has taken off corporate America by storm, and media companies are no exception. But the role AI can play in the future of entertainment has caused much anxiety amongst workers responsible for that content. And this is the thing, as someone who is a writer, someone who is a creative, I think AI is this amazing tool and it should be used as a tool. For example, I sometimes use a filter. If the eczema flares up, that's an AI filter. It's not an overlay. It maps your face and it gets rid of marks and things. There is a way of using this that isn't destructive, but this is just, I can watch a movie with a dead actor in it. I mean, they've deep faked actors to bring them back to life before. But the problem is living actors. I mean, Bruce Willis, for example, has gone on to allow, because of his dementia, he's signed up to companies like that to use his face and use his voice, which is creepy, but at least it's consensual. Let's be real. I mean, this whole situation. I mean, one of the other articles is Disney and Netflix slammed for AI hiring spree amid strikes. Fuck them. That's another headline. Why? But that's what I said. This has been a purge. This is a purge to get rid of the people, to get rid of these writers. And I will say, residual checks are not good. I have 2 residuals for 2 projects a very long time ago. One of them was a TV thing, and it's not good. And I was not a big part of that, but I was in it. I won't say what it was because you could get my information and my real name through that. This is just honestly the slimiest things, and I think Disney bosses are being ridiculous. I think hiring AI jobs and hiring people to do this is concerning because where is the creativity? Where is the human touch? And Disney and Netflix and other companies, Amazon Prime, have been devoid of creativity. I mean, look at recent shows, look at The Witcher, look at Rings of Power, look at all of this stuff. It's just concerning to watch it. And out of everything, like I said, the one big thing I agree with is AI is a problem, and a lot of actors don't own the image rights to their face. Now, a few decades ago in old Hollywood, you could own your face, and there's a handful of actors that do, but there is a weird line between that because you own your image rights, but you don't own the character rights. So, I don't know, they could bring back, trying to think, Chris Evans as Captain America in a heartbeat, just with AI. It's frightening how good accessible free AI on the internet is to use. I could look like Chris Evans right now. I could sound like him in a heartbeat. And this is something I fundamentally don't agree with. I don't think this is a good thing. I think this is going to cause a hell of a lot of damage. And honestly, I think Hollywood mainstream has had its day and it has been struggling. And the best films I've watched and the best films and TV shows I've watched in the last few years have been reasonably very independent from the system. And this is not going to end the strikes. This is not going to do anything. Like, reiterating the point from earlier again, that I'm not a supporter of unions, but I do support in creative industries that AI should not replace the human, and that's the problem I have. AI can create amazing things. You can also use it to fix things. Like, AI image merging is amazing, and it's a great tool, and I emphasize the word tool. But I can go on Chat GPT and write a novel if I wanted to. That's terrifying. And I think AI has been around for a bit longer than it would say because just certain scripts, certain things sound so reductive of other products, especially when they are lifting lines, paraphrases, and characters and things from movies that actors that have played the same roles in different productions have said. This is concerning. This is the end of creativity if this goes forward. And I think there needs to be a limit on what AI can be used for. I think there needs to be very strict lines on what it can be used for. And like I said, this is a purge. They've wanted a lot of these people gone for a long time, and they can replace them with a machine, which shows you how far we've come. And I feel like we are not, as a species, evolved enough for this. We are not evolved enough for this kind of tech yet, because we are so busy being wowed by it that we forget there needs to be a human involved. I use AI as a perspective thing in some of my digital illustrations because I'm going to be blunt with you, short-sighted, long-sighted, and that causes problems with my sense of depth and perspective. It's very broken to the point of frustration, and I can't. I like deep water is an issue for me because I will just plunge straight in, and I can't really swim, so that's a thing. But yeah, I think this is ultimately, again, tool, not the main focus. And that's actually concerning. That is very concerning. And these studios are complaining these movies aren't making money. I mean, look at the millions that Disney have lost. Seriously, look at the millions Disney have lost. They're not doing well. And instead of focusing on the actual problems, the CEOs and all of these people and basically diversity hires, there is a problem here that is so obvious and in your face, and they're unwilling to do anything about it. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. You can become a member, you can subscribe, you can join this channel. I have Patreon and all of that stuff. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine as well. Just enjoy this video. I will talk to you guys later.